Hey, so I know it's been a minute since I made one of these videos, and it's actually long overdue because my subscriber count actually hit 1,000. I want to say back in January. I haven't had the time to make it a proper thank you video until now, as well as give you guys an update on my situation and what's going on. So as many of you might know, there was a point in, I want to say, like mid-August last year where I was saying my channel was going to be put on hold for a minute because of my living situation. It had changed. I wasn't able to make videos for a few months because of where I'd moved to, who I'd moved in with. Then about, I want to say, maybe March to Aprilish, I started uploading videos again. I still had March or Aprilish of this year, I want to say, I had a little more leeway to record and not disturb the people surrounding me. And just recently, I got my own place with my sister, so uploads will be, they'll be a lot more frequent now. They'll be back to what they were before because I'm in a position now to where I can really focus on this. But other than that, that's why you might have seen, kind of a shift in, even when I was making the videos recently, how I came off in my videos. Like I was a lot more tame than the wild demeanor that you guys are used to seeing me in. When it comes to being myself and reacting to things that happen in gameplay, or just how I talked, etc., etc. I had to take the level, I'd say a 9.5 that I was at, and bring it down to a 5 because I was living with somebody who stayed upstairs and just basically let me use their place to crash while I figured out what I was gonna do as far as getting my own situation. And so you would see them in the videos, just walking around and making noise or this and that, because I can't really tell them to be quiet while I'm recording. I'm living in their shit. So that's what that was about. Also, things that have changed. Before I took that break, that YouTube break that I was kind of forced to take, that it's actually been my second break from YouTube. One, and both times it was because I had relocated and I couldn't find the best time to record and get the videos out. But when I took that second break, I was really inspired by watching people stream fighting games like Maximilian or so, and then they take their stream and then they break it up into parts for YouTube. So I started doing that. You might have noticed that if you'd actually been watching my videos recently. Most of what I upload now is a live stream that I'll stream on Twitch, and then I'll break it up into parts so that it's digestible as a let's play. I usually I like to break my videos up into 30 to 45 minute parts. That way it's digestible, but I'm still giving you I don't like the idea of making 10-minute parts of videos and just whoring out those parts and putting ads on each individual one. I like to give you guys a digestible amount of content that you can watch in one video, and you can be like, okay, that's it for the day, or you can keep going if you want to. But I like giving you more content in one video, but not so much that it's an hour or so if I can help it, unless it's like an RPG or something, in which case it's an RPG. Breaking that shit up would be tedious. But yeah, so that's what that situation has been. And that's why you might have seen a shift in how tame I was compared to my earlier work in something like Halo or you know, Mafia or something, where I'm like, I'm hyped up, I'm into the game, I'm able to be myself, because I'm actually a very wild and, you know, crazy person. So the level of which I had to tone it down when I was in there spot, it actually affected my videos quite a bit. So I won't have that issue here. I can be myself. That's why, you know, I decided to switch to this situation. So my videos, as far as quality, when it comes to me and how, you know, I operate, how I react to things, that will be, you know, back to I wouldn't say my roots, because my roots were kind of boring, but back to when, you know, I started breaking out of my shell a bit, and, you know, just treating shit while I'm playing the way that I am as a person. And then that's really pretty much it. This is just, you know, been an update on what's going on with me. Thank you guys for, you know, it's 1,000 when I said I would make this video, but now it's like 1,400 something. I haven't checked the count. I haven't paid attention too much to the count as of today, but it's like 1,460 something as of right now. And, you know, I just want to say thanks for that. There's also some few things I want to clear up. I know that, you know, one of my most popular series, you know, has been Halo. But for those of you watching, I want to make it very clear, you know, I'm not a Halo YouTuber. I'm a Let's Player, I guess, that, you know, I like to play things that I've never played before unless I really like the game and I haven't done it on the channel. And I played it before and it's like a game from my childhood or something, I'll go ahead and play it. But I'm generally a dude that takes games that I haven't played, even if they're like long-running series, and I play them, and I play them. So I want to make it very clear that while I enjoy Halo as a franchise, and I really liked, you know, going through it blind, you shouldn't expect when you subscribe for me to play nothing but Halo, or, you know, upload, you know, Halo multiplayer videos out the ass. I have no problem playing Halo. I realize that, you know, whenever I upload a Halo video, my view count shoots up for it, but I don't let, you know, what the most popular thing on my channel is dictate what I upload, you know, exclusively. So for those of you who subscribe and, you know, you become aware that, you know, I've done Halo and maybe you subscribed for that, keep in mind I'm not a Halo Let's Player. I have no problems, you know, doing a Halo multiplayer session and uploading it, and I oftentimes, you know, get requests to play it with you guys, and I don't mind. I would do that shit, you know, all the time. But keep in mind, I'm not an exclusive Halo, you know, uploader. Also, as far as I still get comments, you know, of people just so offended that I didn't like the battle rifle when I played, you know, Halo 2 and onwards, and it's like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm not into the fucking battle rifle. I never will be. You might see me grab it here and there in like a Halo 5 multiplayer video that I do or something like that, but I'm not a Halo, I'm not like a battle rifle. I really try to avoid using that damn thing at all costs. And that's just the fucking breaks, bro, you know? But yeah, going forward, you might have noticed, you know, I haven't been playing shooters as much as, you know, maybe when you guys subscribed to me initially. I still play shooters, don't get me wrong. It's not one of those things where, oh, I'm burnt out on shooters, let me play something else. I've been really enjoying these, you know, these fighting games and these hack and slashers and brawlers and action adventure games and shit like that. So I'm not done with shooters or anything like that. Like if you have a good shooter that you can suggest to me, I'll go ahead and play it. It's just I'm trying my best to micromanage. There's a lot more that I'm interested in than just the next big Call of Duty or the next big Battlefield and going through their campaign and shit. I've been enjoying playing things like Ninja Gaiden, God of War, Yakuza, stuff that I never got a real good chance to experience in comparison to something like Devil May Cry, that I'm really enjoying playing. So that's what that is. It's not that I've taken a break from shooters or anything like that. It's not what's been up for me to play right now. I try to focus on one thing and just kind of stick with that, and then just upload mostly that, and then move on to the next game, or maybe 2 games at a time, or something like that. So I'm not done with shooters. I've got a few requests that are like this is a great video, but when can I expect another shooter? You should understand maybe that my channel is more so about. Sorry, I just had a fucking whatchamacallit. I can't think of what I just ate. But you should understand that my channel is about me experiencing things for the first time with you guys. I upload a game. If you haven't seen it before, you can check it out. I'm checking it out. We kind of go through together and discuss shit in the comments. Or if you're a fan of said games and you're looking for somebody who's never played it before, because you'll often find let's plays of people that have played shit before. I try to play shit mostly blind, and all my experiences they're raw. They're me experiencing something in a game for the very first time. And I think a lot of people they try to find that stuff on YouTube, and they really can't, because usually what you'll get with something that's a lot more of an older game is somebody, for example, who's played something like Silent Hill 2 or 3 or something before, and they're uploading it because YouTube wasn't a popular thing back then. Me, I'm somebody who's never really played those fucking games, so it's like I like uploading that shit blind. So that's what's going on as far as how my channel operates. So and don't get me wrong, I still have a Halo stream that I did, I want to say a week and a half ago. I uploaded the first half a little over a week ago, and there's a second half of the stream where I get we're losing. Me and my team are losing, and literally everybody rage quits from the match but me and one dude. And me and this one dude, we bring the match back against a full team of 4 other people by like playing it smart and secure. It's like, think like Predator or some shit, where like you go out and you find a secluded team member and you go in, you swoop in, and like think like Batman Arkham, you swoop in and you take him out real quick, and then you're on the move. That's kind of how we had to play that game, and that dude sent me a GG afterwards. So don't get me wrong, I have no problem doing Halo content, but I don't want people to get it in their mind that I play nothing but Halo, or they can subscribe to me and get nothing but Halo gameplay. You can watch me go through the whole series and decide for yourself whether I, as a person, am somebody that you want to see stick around for and play through other shit. But that's really up to you. But those of you who even if you're not really more so interested in the game, more so interested in me as a person, how I play the game, I thank you guys as well for sticking through and just being loyal to what I put out. I really thank you for that. So, one more thing I want to say. I know this is gonna be kind of corny, but R.I.P. my bro, XXXTentacion and everything. I wasn't exactly. You can still find tweets of me being very critical of, you know, how he did handle the whole Drake situation. That's probably just because I'm a Drake fanboy, but back then I really didn't like the dude for that very reason. And then, you know, one day I'm just minding my own business. I had been into like remixes of his songs, but never like the full, you know, song itself, until one day, you know, I was just coming home from work, business as usual. I checked my phone and it's like XXXTentacion, you know, shot outside a motorcycle club or something. And it's like, wow, you know, that dude's really dead. And to my knowledge, he wasn't really bothering anybody. He was just doing his own thing, you know. It's like, one minute he's here, I'm listening to remixes, I'm making dagger dick jokes every now and then, and it's just like, wow, this person that, you know, is famous, just shot and gone. And from there I started to, you know, kind of listen to some of his stuff. I'm a big fan of his like earlier hype yelling shit, as opposed to his newer, you know, slower, softer stuff. I realize, you know, he as a person changed, so he's tried to reflect that in his music, but it's just, you know, and it's funny, I go back and I look at, you know, his YouTube channel, and he used to let's play games as well. And, you know, he was really good at, you know, editing and, you know, making this shit funny. And it's like, wow, this is a multi-layered, talented dude that's just gone, you know? Was just out buying motorcycles, minding his own business. And so, yeah, it's a real shame, you know, what happened to him. It's one of those things where, like, you know, I can fully admit that this dude really wasn't on my radar, besides knowing, you know, he's a thing and, you know, he makes music, until it's just like, you know, dude died just out of nowhere. And, you know, like, I go back and I watch him now, and it's like, man, why wasn't I into this dude before, you know? And I feel bad about what happened to him, you know. Even if I didn't know the dude personally, it's like, oh shit, man, you know. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to, you know, get that out there. Anyway, expect, you know, my channel to be back on track as far as uploads and, you know, consistency, and how I am whenever I'm recording something. And thank you guys for all your support. And I will see you. Also, I'll leave my my Twitch in the description from now on. So if you guys want to catch me streaming some shit live, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to watching it on YouTube, I stream quite frequently. I stream, like, I want to say like 1 or 2 hours of a game, and then I'll go and break it up. So if you wanna be a part of that, my Twitch will be in the description. The whole reason that I started using Twitch was the whole, you know, I wanted to both have two audiences, and also it's easier for, you know, people to support you there. Like, I'm not really big on the whole, you know, donation thing. I've never even made a Patreon for the very reason. Like, I couldn't lie to you and say, you know, I don't care about money, this and that. Everybody cares about money, you know. Any person that's telling you, you know, they don't care about the money or the fame involved in YouTube, they're fucking lying to you. And that's just straight up. So I would say that while money is not my priority, it really would help me out, considering I'm a full-time, full-time job person. That is completely optional. It's up to you guys, but I find that it would be easier to, you know, stream something on Twitch and maybe get a donation there, as opposed to trying to nickel and dime you guys by, you know, I'll make a Patreon or whatever if you guys would like, but trying to nickel and dime you guys by, you know, making it a monthly donation or some shit, when, you know, there's been times where I've wanted to like donate to somebody. The only thing that has a Patreon where you have to like, you know, subscribe to donate, you know, like an X amount, you know, like every month, something like that. That's not really what I'm about. If you guys feel like giving me money, cool, give me money. If you don't. I mean, it would be nice, but it's not one of those kinds of things that I'm gonna push on you. It's easier for that to be an option for me from Twitch, and like stream it and then upload it that way. So YouTube is primarily still my main platform of, you know, you know, like where I stick with. But Twitch is, you know, where if you want to see me do some shit raw, and you want to see me rage the fuck out over, you know, like for example, in, you know, Ninja Gaiden dying over and over and over and fucking over again, and you want to see that anger and shit, and just uncut, you know, this is how it was when I played it. That's where you can go if you want, you know, like just the finished, you know, produced product, and you don't really care about the raw shit. You just want, you know, to see me, you know, go through something. YouTube, or you can do both. It's up to you guys. I'm doing these things as options, so you know, you can do whatever the hell you want when it comes to my channel. But yeah, it's just been an update. This shit's gone on for like 20, almost 22 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, get this out there, and I'll see you guys, you know, when my next video is.